Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? I'm back again. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mark, where I like talking all things music in my own personal series, Mark Under the Microscope, where I give you an inside look as to who I am as a person through inspirational and motivational vlogging. So if you like things like that, please remember to slash that like button and annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. I drop videos like this every Monday and Friday and every day in between. And also, leave me comments down below. I love interacting with you guys. I also do subscriber requests, so huge shout out to my subscribers out there. I love you guys because without you, there would be no me and there would be no channel. But I think I've talked enough, so let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
I knew you'd come. Somehow I just knew you'd find me. Not knowing where I was or when I was coming back sent you crazy. I kept my spies on you.
Camera's rolling. Oh, you put the beat on? Boom. Pain. Underrated legend. Pain. But
come on, Cadet. Hey.
Truth still. Alright, look. So a big part of my life has been shits. I know I can't lie about that. And if I keep it real, whenever I fought again, I'd have to write about that. See, word, I was still in love when I wrote flop. Just words, them scars weren't closed up. But since it gave me exposure, it's only right I told you my closure. Man, I was so real to the page, so real to the extent now. Man, I even use real names. Cherie, she texted me once on a matching. Tara kinda treats me like a German. The girl that done the monkey bar thing, well, she's just doing her, man, listen. Not the same one that my last freestyle was about, but love from west to the south. Thought I was over the game until I saw her out, and family, I was all shocked. Cause I've been thinking about this girl like every day, in every way. So yeah, of course we speak in numbers exchange, and now I'm happy as fuck. Because now I'm back with the love of my life, doing all kind of shit, like kissing on no 4 Hills till 2 o'clock at night.
Hey.
Now I ain't hitting whenever, even crashed my car spitting together. You know when a kiss is perfect, come like puzzle pieces fitting together.
Come on.
But wait though, if we're doing this, then we gotta do this right. I'ma tell you all the shit that I've been on the last couple years, the shit you won't like, but I'ma be honest and I'ma be real to the T. I gotta make sure some next girl can never come to you about me. And that's
come on.
When I told her all of the girls that I beat, all the problems with me, the one night stands and the girls that I met on IG. But it was her turn. She said, there ain't a dream I can sell you. I'm really, my life's been boring, and there ain't nothing to tell you. And man, I believed her. Maybe I was naive, but gas to the girl I was thinking about for the last 4 years was by me. And like that feeling it weren't gonna wait. And the mum even took us on a holiday. Now I'm going easy and shit. Couple months and I got the key to the crib, but then I got distant though, cause I got that iffy vibe like. I be catching her up telling silly lies like, if you're my woman, then why I gotta catch you up?
Come on.
Shit, that shit you ain't even gotta lie about. And this is when I turn it into a fuckboy. Man, I can't lie, man, I just went with it. Even though I still love them mad. Something couldn't sit with my spirit. Never called her beautiful once. No attention, her time had none of it. The most I would do, pull up on a late night random one if I felt like cuddling.
Hey.
That phone call though, and you know how it goes, like Blaine. There's something you should know. I just took a pregnancy test and look man, it came back positive. And right now I can't have an abortion. Looks like we just gotta get on with it. I mean I can't lie how I acted.
Hey, come on.
Tracking. When I heard the word baby, I just panicked and asked her again, are you sure you wanna have it? And she said the doctors told her before that she can't have a baby. So the thought of having an abortion, no, having a youth is all crazy now. Look, see when a baby ain't planned, there's some stages you go through as a...
Okay, so I quickly want to pause it real quickly because I want to talk about, and I'm going to take it back a little bit, but I quickly want to talk about, I love how much of a storyteller I'm getting to see that Cadet is, and to express his vulnerability, especially with this Closure song, because I almost feel like this is to some lady that he was involved with, that he sat there and decided to like I guess walk away. So it seems like it's some type of like closure letter to close a chapter on a part of his life, and he needed to get like this pain and emotion off of his chest. I definitely like that. And I love how he's riding this beat, but I don't want to keep it. I don't want to keep I don't want to pause it and keep going on. So I'm gonna save more of my commentary for the end. But I definitely love what he's doing. So let me take it back a little bit.
And you know how it goes, like Blaine. There's something you should know. I just took a pregnancy test and look, man, it came back positive. And right now I can't have an abortion. Looks like we just gotta get on with it.
Hey.
Can't lie how I acted. It was all loose when I started backtracking. When the word baby, I just panicked and asked her again, are you sure you wanna have it? And she said the doctors told her before that she can't have a baby. So the thought of having an abortion, no, having a youth is all crazy.
Come on, Cadet.
Look, see when a baby ain't planned, there's some stages you go through as a man. The first stage is, no, she ain't having a shoot, I gotta talk to her harder. The second stage is, look, man, I got her man up because I'm gonna be a father. I pull her off, I still call my mother. I'm thinking that she's gonna get mad at me. All she said was blame. Do not bring a mad gal in my family.
Come on.
So she went having it. And right now I'm excited. But anyway, fuck that part. It's the second part that hit me like lightning. I got a phone call out of the blue, like blame where you at until he come round. And I said no, and she said no. So I said fuck it and drove from south.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I love how he sat there and had that dialogue with himself to express and show different sides and different points of view. It was almost reminiscent of Wretch 3-2 with the his and hers video when he did the girl and guy perspective. I love that. I love how he's sitting there showing both sides of the spectrum and both sides of the conversation. He's straddling that line to show and highlight the problems within the family dynamic that he had with this girl that he's, at least to me, that he was in love with. I think that this is so super dope and super creative.
Look, man, I got her man up because I'm gonna be a father. Pull her off, I still told my mother. I'm thinking that she's gonna get mad at me. All she said was blame. Do not bring a mad gal in my family. For my sister, but she went having it. And right now I'm excited. But anyway, fuck that part. It's the second part that hit me like lightning. I got a phone call out of the blue, like blame where you at until he come round. And I said no, and she said no. So I said fuck it and drove from south.
Hey.
Pulled up to the crib, got in the lift, put the key for the door. And all I can see is her there, with her arms around her belly on the floor. I'm like, yo, baby, tell me what's wrong. She's saying I bled and my belly keeps hurting. I keep phoning the ambulance over and over again, but the shit ain't working. They pull up in what seems like forever. Me, I'm shocked, I don't know what it means. We'll take her blood, holding her hand, waiting to be seen. And then some young white lady steps in. She clears her throat, she looks up slow and says you're no longer pregnant. And that kinda hit me in the worst way, cause it happened like 3 days before my birthday now.
Come on!
It's back on track, but I can't lie, real short, I ain't giving it. Cause I got this feeling, saying that I can't trust her. And look, man, I can't get rid of it. Man, I gotta talk to her. I gotta talk to her. I'ma see her next week, and that's when I'll talk to her. I picked her up so I can drop her at airport. I said I'm tired so she can drive. And I'm just there in the passenger seat, and I'm looking at square in her eyes, and I say, what I'm about to say, man, I ain't trying to cuss you. I really want to make this work, but
I love the emotion he's expressing right here.
I got a feeling so deep in my ribs. Months ago you was gonna have a kid, and now I feel that the solution is to let me have a look in your phone. It might sound dumb and it might sound young, but let me have a look in your phone. Don't get it twisted, I'm grown, but let me have a look in your phone. I'll see nothing, I'll stop bugging. We'll get to trusting, we'll build something. You'll probably be cussing like I told you there was nothing in my phone. A word of my life, I'll let that go, but let me have a look in your phone. And then she said no, and I said what? I swear you want me to take you serious. And word, that's what I'm trying to do. So you gotta respect how I'm trying to move. 5 years deep, you'll let that go, just to not let me look in your phone. She looked back with a worried and scared face, and then she said no, and look, you see that kinda iffy. Man, I let that go so quickly. Still went to the airport just to let her off, and then I put Mikey right for the letterbox.
Come on!
In her phone, man, I would never know. But 9 times out of 10, there was the maddest things in her phone. Now, I get a phone call 2 days later. She's like, hi, I'm like, what up? She's like, now you can look for my phone.
Come on!
Shut up, 3 months after I'm in shortage, and I see her cousin, and she pulls me to the side like I wanna talk to you about something. And I'm like, calm, we can step out the bar. I mean, you can go speak in the car. And she's like, I don't talk to my cousin no more, man. She takes things kinda far.
Come on!
And she goes, shit, I don't have to say this, but I don't really wanna say no dirt. But when you was with her, she was chatting to a couple man, and there was this guy from work. And when she was having this kid, she showed up to my crib car. She weren't sure, like, if it was yours or his. And I said,
come on!
I said, I'ma do it is like.
Okay, so I want to quickly sit here and say, is this is he sitting here talking about his own personal experience, or is he sitting there talking about just a story of what he has seen and witnessed? Because for some reason it seemed like this story is close to him and it affected him. Like the thing that I'm getting, if I'm listening to the lyrics and the words right, somebody has to let me know in the comments below to make sure that I'm not reaching. I'm not sure if this young lady that he was with cheated on him and had a baby with, and the baby might have been with someone else. If I'm getting the story correctly, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit here and listen to this song. I know I'm gonna have to sit here and listen to this song again, because I feel like I may be sitting there overstepping and overreaching. But from what I'm sitting here getting and from the dynamic that I'm getting, it seemed like he's sitting here trying to walk, like he's walking away, and he's sitting here saying his final letters and his final letter, and this is like his final staple and his final goodbye to this woman who may have stepped out on him and may have had a baby. I don't know if it was with his cousin or with someone else. I'm trying to make sure that I'm sitting here interpreting the words correctly, but that's what it seems like. But I'm just so enamored and so enthralled within his delivery and just musically of what he's saying, and just sitting there and how he's riding this beat, that I'm also kind of getting lost in translation with keeping up with the story, because he's such an awesome storyteller that it's like this is something that you have to listen to beginning to end without any interruptions. And it's like I wanted to give my feedback so you guys could be able to get that from me. But I definitely love what he's doing with this track. I think it's amazing and so dope.
I find no one, and I'm only telling you because I don't speak to her anymore. Now I couldn't care about the cheating, but the child shit hit me harder. When I got excited, no told my mum, and I might not have been that father, but I guess I didn't know that lady. After the miscarriage, shit got crazy. She looked back at miscarriage, what? I said, yeah, she miscarried my baby.
Come on!
I said that I saw her on the floor. We both went to the hospital, and they said that the child weren't there anymore. And she said, when this happened, around the end of Feb, I said, yeah, how you know? She said, fuck man, these girls are dread. I said, wait, what you mean? She said, on my daughter's life I'm talking. By the middle of February, I took her to get an abortion. Woo! See, girl, I fuck like that. Yeah, man fuck up, but man fuck ups ain't fuck like that. Are you even clocking the play? So the miscarriage and her being on the floor was all staged. And then they asked why man so bitter. A man turned into your average nigga, saying how you trust these women. Trust me, boy, man, they can't get realer. But if I learn one thing out of this whole thing, you gotta go with your gut. But you ain't gotta take my advice, cause I'm just Cadet, aka the slut, you feel me?
Come on!
Hey.
Come on, Cadet!
Cadet, pain. Cadet, pain.
Wow, he is so amazing. Cadet is so dope. Cadet is so dope. That's all I can say is Cadet is so dope. So I want to sit here and talk about Closure by Cadet real quickly. I love the dynamic that he sat here and spoke about in this song. I love how he sat there and spoke about something that was near and dear to him. Like I said, from what I was getting from this track, I felt like he was involved with a young lady and she may have cheated on him with his cousin. And I'm not sure if this was with Crep or if this is with another cousin, but it just seemed like that's the story dynamic that I was getting. Somebody has to let me know in the comments below, because I was kind of getting a little lost in the story. But I definitely love this song. I think that this is probably, I don't even know if I want to say that this is my favorite Cadet song, because of the simple fact is I love the letter to Crep, like, and just everything that I've been, like, I think I've only reacted, so it's all becoming a blur, but I think I've only reacted to 2 or 3 songs of his before I've reacted to Closure. But I will say that this is up there, that Cadet is like such a phenomenal talent, and for him to sit there and give these varying perspectives, I put him in a class with Wretch 3-2 in the regard of when I sat there and did the Wretch 3-2 reaction of how he sat there and did the his and her perspectives, but he sat there and took this a whole different level and took it a whole step further, where he didn't even have, like, it was just creatively, it was just him. and I love it with just the background. And for him to sit there and effectively sit there and sell the story and give the story with just him and give both varying sides of the story of sitting there speaking from the woman perspective and his perspective, I thought was so dope, so incredible, so amazing without all the extra cinematics, which I'm not taking anything from Rich 32 because I thought he did a phenomenal job, and I love that song by Rich 32 that I reacted to with His and Hers. But I love this because the main focal point cinematically was just him with the black background, with just him spitting and just giving bars, and him just sitting there telling a story and painting that imagery and just letting you know how he felt and like how this is affecting him, and just putting that final nail in the coffin, it seems like, by sitting there saying like, yeah, you hurt me, but it's time for me to move on, and it's time for you to move on. And I see how like this miscarriage and with you sitting there stepping out and having a baby with someone else, and me sitting here sticking by your side, how it affected both of us and how it played a part in both of our lives in a negative light, but we both have to sit there and grow from it, and we both have to sit there and move on from it and elevate and keep going forward. I love how he sat there and laid the foundation for this track. I thought that this was absolutely amazing, and I'm definitely going to be listening to this song again off camera just so I can sit there and digest the words a little bit more. And I also might sit there without even doing a reaction to it with it playing in the background. I might just read the lyrics and also just sit there just separately to myself, and also listen to this watch this video again separately, and then come back and reevaluate with another like reaction with my final analysis of it, because I love this, because this just showed how much of a poet and how much of an artist that this goes beyond rap for Cadet. Like, this is artistry and poetics at its finest, and the foundation of how he sat there and just laid his wordplay and was able to tell his story. This was phenomenal. I'm not great in this. I thought he did an absolutely beautiful job expressing his story. And with that being said, like I said, you never rate artistic genius when an artistic genius is gracing the screen. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it right here, and please let me know what you thought in the comments below with Cadet, with Closure. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They need rappers like me. They need rappers like me, so they can get on their fucking keyboards and make me the bad guy, Chung Lee. Hey, yo, I've been